true.
And oh, I need to turn the music. Oops.
Crazy.
I know. And welcome into the first official playoff match of Season 7. I am your host, joined with Mons and Sprinkles.
Hello.
And today we have quite the banger on hand.
So real.
So today we
Yeah, very
have
true.
Pitt versus Goon Central. One team obviously undefeated, the other one oh, I have that messed up in the thing. I didn't fix that. Well, Snowbeans is not 5-2. They are 3-4. Goon Central 5-2 though. Lost 2 games. One against Get Rotated, who is still in the bracket, and against Pitt, as every team did get their honorary Pitt loss. Looking at the rosters, we have no subs today. IDBC1 Cyber, Support Line, Vortex, Imagine Wagon, DPS Line, and the Brown Bison Tank. Along with Goon Central, very similar lineup, except it's not at all. We have Legos Sindel Support Line, Tonk Wishful Giant DPS Line, and the Rat himself on that Ramatra. Plays a lot of Domina and Sigma along with that. I like to say he likes Ramatra likes, because he just kind of plays Ramatra likes. Kind of interesting. He doesn't play Reinhardt if he likes
No
big
Reinhardt.
shield characters, but yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see Sigma again. Please! Please!
Well, and we are
And
starting
then I
on
think we
Ilios.
We can think
Oh.
to expect to see it come out if the Remotra gets banned at least.
Uh-oh. A TurboTax ad. Oh, God.
Huh?
Oh, God.
Mamma mia. This is paper is ruined.
Let's see. I gotta
Okay.
grab some paper.
Looking for first ban. Okay, Mizuki right away. Right away. Okay.
Whoa! Bob Gaming.
Very understandable. Mizuki is quite strong.
So real.
You know, I actually don't think he is. And part of that is because I feel that he falls off in high ranks.
Do you think he
Because
just like has a lot of stats? Just generates a lot of stats in the end of the game? Just not a
kind
lot
of, but not
effective
really.
health? Yeah?
In my opinion, what he does basically is just worse than Brig. He has a better root than Brig, of course. But, like, if you want all-around support like that, I mean, Brig just does better heals. If you want a little bit of, like, flank damage, then you have Kiriko. If you want... I mean, you have Lucio. I think he kind of falls into a weird spot where he covers a lot of ground, but other
Yeah.
supports do his job better than he does it.
That is true. But we have a second ban, which is Ball, so it's
Sure
just
is.
+/-1. Adventure. That was fast.
Okay, and Sigma. All right, banning out Greg today. And honestly,
good.
in my opinion, it kind of carries over from League of Legends, where you do ban the player that will struggle the most here, and that would be Greg for this team. Because he doesn't have the same hero pool that a lot of tank players do. He can play a lot of the characters.
Is Greg Brown Bison?
Yes.
Or yeah, okay.
I forgot.
But a ball
I'm
and
so sorry,
Sig ban
Greg.
early is a little interesting. Does mean we won't see Sig for Arterat.
Yeah, that's true.
The cigarette, not real. The ziggurat, however.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is a banger song. It's a shame we're gonna have to stop it because we have to watch the game.
Shucks. But yeah. Well, it is interesting to ban Ball here. Like, sure, he still works here either way, but they're better Ball maps, no?
Or we're looking for that momentum.
Oh, Looks like they did not want to ban the SIG.
Oh,
It seems to be the CAS ban instead.
that is so real.
That's okay. I didn't make the graphic or anything ready.
Lol. Alright.
Although I think the cast ban is a little preemptive. Personally, I would have saved it for a little down the line, but also
Well,
a great
yeah.
ban for Vortex to take one of their huge carries off the board.
That is so true, but it's
Yeah,
weird
I
when you're
do
comparing
feel
it
like
with
unless
Ball.
other than Ruin, Widow isn't the best on Ilios.
Mm-hmm.
So taking him off the second strongest option could be a good play, but we'll see how it plays out.
Yes, we will.
I don't know how to spell. Me neither.
That is
That's
very
right.
valid.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm Swedish.
Both teams are ready. We are going into map number 1, which is Ilios between Princesses in Therapy versus Goon Central.
So real. So real. So now, Cass isn't banned.
Oh, I didn't do any of the bans. I
Damn it.
forgot.
Whoopsies.
I forgot. We can't trust these people to not.
That is so true, especially when we have Pitt in. Or should I say no? No, both teams, honestly. Find that menu so hard to actually pick off because I'm so blind like 50% of the time.
It's definitely rough.
It is rough. They could. Are there all changes they could do? Let's go. I agree. I agree, Slimeman. I so agree with that statement. I'm going to strangle that cat.
Usually I'd be unwilling to condone violence. For this, I am.
So real. Jared is so based. In other words. But yeah, what is our predictions in this match? What picks? Or
I mean,
should it be revealed?
Pitt is obviously going to be the favorite as they're the number 1 seed.
I think he means for team comps.
Their team
I mean,
comps.
team comps, yes.
Well, I think
What we see
both
right now.
Yeah, we have
both
John
the
Matra.
Ramatra and the Brig is pretty set for the Goons.
Yeah, and same with the Juno from Sindel. Known Juno one trick. Wishful Giant obviously will usually stick to that Vendetta. Tonk on Somber early is a little interesting, probably due to the lack of Venture. Maybe also expecting Vortex on the Widowmaker that we see early. Domino from Greg, Vortex on Widowmaker. Imagine Wagon on the far that beat them the last time they played with Cyber on Lucio and Addy BC1 on Kiriko. Now, what do you guys think about these team comps? They kind of feel kind of productive to me.
I think the Fora is gonna be able to kind of do whatever it wants into these heroes from the Goons. They
Yeah.
have a very hard time shutting it down.
I would totally
It
agree
looks
with
like
that.
Dominic is down very hard on that Vendetta.
And Arterat is
Bombas
able to take...
falls early, but
Arterat
still
taking...
gets taken out by Vortex.
Yeah, with Arterat taking so much damage in the front line, will survive, does get the block and the first cap. And honestly, I fear that the Cyber Lucio does not get the value they would want it to.
The Tonk getting the hack onto the Imagine Wagon and able to take him down.
Yeah, although
Just
Vortex
barely.
Vortex somehow getting a headshot onto Brig, but Tonk should be able to kill Vortex here. Never mind. Pocket
No.
Lucio is in. Won't be able to get out. Widowmaker kind of free reign now. Unless Arterat can get on top of this, but Brown Bison getting a pick on to the Vendetta is not a great sign for the Goons, as Arterat will shortly fall after that, and Legos just sacrificing his life for point percentage will be the cap for Princesses in
based.
Therapy.
So based.
Yeah, able to take out Cyber on his way out and getting the point to 40%.
Yeah,
Now Pitt's gonna step up to take some shape. Brian Bison maybe a little bit too far, gets picked up immediately, and that's going to be the Goons pushing forward.
Well, and now
Should
Vortex
be
got
able
forced
to
back.
cap this quite easily.
They do know where Tonk is, so that's one person off the board. Basically, can write him off for the rest of the fight. However, they did have to give a point because they didn't have any people to contest it.
No, the Batonk is taken down dude, with the help of the sights.
Yeah, Lego's
But I think
blissfully unaware, but... Ooh, Panopticon comes out, but Arterat should be able to get rid of most of it just on his own. There is a Pharah on the point. I believe Arterat should be able to deal with this, especially with Tonk getting a hack onto it, pummeled to death. And now Pit are kind of reeling at this point. They need some sort of momentum, and I think it comes from probably a creative swap here.
so rude. Do you think they have to switch off the Domina here?
I think that would not be a bad call. I think what they're running with this tank and then...
Sunbury coming out, Legos going in with the rally to counteract it, and it's just gonna get 2 right off the bat, giving them an early advantage here in the fight.
No, I agree. And like I was saying, what they're running with the Domina is just counterproductive. It's a tank that wants to stand still, but they need to go in. And I don't know that, yeah, they barely get the touch. Arterat very low on point, should be able to pop Nemesis form as EMP comes out. Imagine Wagon now switches onto the Vendetta. But the Giant and the Rat, a tale as old as time, will help them cap point number 1.
The Rat King.
Exactly. And I think something that is kind of interesting about Goon Central, and I was talking about this with Arterat today, he actually brought it up, is Goon Central is really good at linear maps. Not a lot of high ground, just you can run at the enemy team. And that's the thing that Princesses in Therapy is quite poor at doing. It's one of their few weaknesses. Whereas you take them to Hybrid, you take them to Escort, and they hardly ever like get capped on.
That is so true when you mention it. I haven't thought about that.
Now,
Very nice.
a little with the Hydrate, I'll drink some of my water for you. Now, saying that, we do have well. Cyber's still on the Lucio, still not the biggest fan of it. Especially with Addy on the Moira, it does say they want to go in so much more, but Brown Bison on the Domina just kind of counteracts that. Vortex, though, on the Freya, should be able to get more value. Tonk, okay. No idea what happened there.
No
Good job, Cyber.
I guess.
Nope. Probably used it to get up to that high ground. As Wishful Giant goes in the
And
pit,
going in, gets
dies Sebastian.
pushed off as well.
Yeah, okay, I guess Pit just takes the first point due to very low engage.
Yeah, very well use of the map.
I think Greg's
to
just dead here.
Push people off.
No, very close though.
No, he's managed to get out.
Arterat's the one
Arterat
who
is gonna
died.
fall. Not able to deny enough damage.
And had a full stun with him.
Yeah, not that they're able
And,
to sit and hold this. The Domina is so difficult to push into with the help of that Bastion. Which I think
Although
is a...
Tonk is behind though, very, very far back.
Yeah, Tonk going shopping right now.
Man, for real. But they hear him.
Cyber gets
He's like
hacked.
hacked.
Going to Sindel gets him down to half, but he's just gonna fall back and get healed up.
Cyber once again going for the
Wait,
kill on
wait,
Tonk.
oh.
Gets taken out as this Freya has a really good high ground. Should be able to do some really good damage, but Tonk
Giant
finds a
going in.
second kill of the fight with Wishful Giant cleaning up the tank. Vortex on his way out, hits the updraft. Probably won't die to the virus, but that will be a cap for Goon Central. Nuvankadot comes out, will resort in Vortex's death, so that's cool, I guess. Panopticon almost
I feel
on
like
the
Pit-
board.
I feel like Pit had such a good position to just hold it, but Cyber going for the 1v1 and losing makes the fight really hard. As we see Annihilation popped,
In Coalescence.
Coalescence to counter it, keeping them alive. Wishful Giant going in and dying very early on.
But
We
EMP
see
comes
the
out.
EMP
It's a
Oh,
5-man! Tonk with the massive
Bomba!
EMP. Beat comes out, finds both the supports, but it's too late for the DPS. Brown Bison, very
Level's
alone,
looting
very
the
afraid, very
Donna.
dead.
Holy, that EMP was big, honestly.
Everybody on Goon Central needs to shake Tonk's hand right now.
I agree, honestly. A firm handshake, you know.
On top of that, they also, I mean, getting the beat out is absolutely massive because you need beat to push. Beat is such a needed cooldown for this, or I guess ultimate, and I mean, they're just doing a really good job of keeping the pressure up, and they're playing at their pace. They're not letting Pit catch their
Annihilation
breath.
popping out.
Ultra going forward, pushing in hard.
Yeah, Vortex
Giant
finding a
following
pick,
up.
which could be bad, but Sindel popping Coalescence in the backline while getting a pick. Maybe not the greatest decision. Leads to Arterat's death. Probably lives if he doesn't do that.
This is looking not really good for Goon Central at the moment.
Actually, I think it's
Pit
the
is-
opposite. Goon Central doesn't have to really defend the point here. They're not on point.
Oh,
Yeah, big pick
yes!
from
Oh,
Wishful.
that is big!
Vortex, I think, is dead here to the slash. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wishful
Brown Bison
Giant.
as well.
I think Wishful Giant also gets out on top of that. Cyber gets aggressive on top of him. But because Goon Central is playing at their pace, making Pit match them, I think they get the last cap on this point along with the first map in a pretty dominant fashion.
Holy,
Yeah, one by
Wishful
one
going
they fall.
hard.
Honestly, well played. Very good, well done for Goon Central of the damage department. If I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, Goon Central's DPS line, don't get fooled by their ranks. They might be the best DPS line in the league.
So real.
And it's kind of because they play the champs everybody hates to play against, but everyone hates to play against them for a good reason.
Yeah, 100%.
So already, Goon Central beat their map total from the last time they played.
So real, so real.
Okay, but now moving into hybrid.
Yeah, do
There
we expect
are
to see the
some
Ram band here?
now- So real, so real. I think we're going to see some, wishful giant bands here.
Yeah, Ram
gonna be
Vendetta.
Yeah, that sounds like a really predictable ban here.
But then,
But you never know about Pit.
who do the Goons ban?
The Goons ban.
Oh, very good question though.
They already banned Ball, and it was Musuki.
Do you think it's just targeted bans for Vortex?
It could be, honestly. No, it depends on what map they pick. Yeah, look at that. We're already Ramatra ban right here and right now. Not a surprise? Not really. But back to the question in hand. I think they're mostly gonna try and ban out Imagine Wagon, I think. Okay, 2 minutes crash out.
Yeah, if you didn't know, this is Tonk's least favorite map because it's played every single series.
So real.
Farah!
Or,
don't
that is
hate that.
interesting. No, honestly, based. So based. They banned Ramatra, right?
Yep.
Ram and the Farah.
And I agree, Sliman. The Goon squad is kind of putting work in right now.
I wouldn't mind another tank ban.
Yeah, but what
Banning
tank
out the
do they
Sigma
ban?
too.
Yeah, that's the
I
thing.
feel
they
like
already banned,
Arterat is
Vendetta, yeah,
banning
so...
out the Ram doesn't do a lot because it's so good at the Sigma as well. So you kind of have to take away both of them to get big value from the tank bans.
But then you ban that and he just goes Domina.
I mean, yeah.
You think they're gonna ban Mercy here? Ryan!
That makes sense. Greg is known for his Ryan.
Ah. I was like, okay, fair. It is a very Ryan map too, to be fair.
Yeah.
So it makes sense also to ban out Ryan. But I doesn't really know Greg's hero pool that very well. I see this man, he's like hard on the ball, you know, but that's all the imprint I have of him.
I used to play a lot of console with him.
A console? Is he a console player?
Yeah,
Oh, alright.
like all good Overwatch players are.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
All I'm saying is P Marvin console, JP console. You can throw me in there if you really want to. But we're talking about good console
Right.
players, so you can't throw me in there.
Sorry.
You're not supposed to agree with that. That's hurtful.
No. No.
I will be talking to HR after this.
Aren't you the HR?
I'm a lot of things, but not that. I think that's actually Tonk.
Damn, okay.
Yeah. Ah, crap. I put Sigma on there. Crap. I gotta remake the dang graphic now.
Crazy. Schindel, best Moira, NA.
Sindel is a pretty damn good Moira.
Yeah. Like, I haven't seen a lot of plays, but you know what? I take your words for it.
Best
Chandra.
Moira NA, still not best Moira in league.
It's true. That's Nullamos.
Hey yo, what has Chandra done? He has done man has done nothing wrong. Nothing wrong, in my opinion. Man is the GOAT, man is the real only Genji main. Out there, top 500.
I don't know, man. I've seen some Junkrat games from Chandra. That kind of puts you on a list, no matter what.
Nah.
Oh, yeah. If you do play Junkrat, you are kind of just a bad person.
Crazy. It's the slander I'm hearing. Huh? Making graphics.
All right. So just go over those bands again. We have Princesses in Therapy with Ram Vendetta. No shocker to anybody. A little more shocking, Farah Ryan from Goon Central as Arterat rolls out on the Domino's Pizza. Now, Wishful Giant on the Bastion makes a lot of sense. Win no Vendetta, go Bastion. Tonk back on the Sombra, doing his best Hunta impression. Maybe Hunta's doing a Tonk impression. Legos, Big Shock on the Brig. And Sindel on Brig Jr.
So
You know my
real.
thoughts.
It is
Not a big fan of that.
On the Mizuki, yeah.
Yeah, not a big fan of
But
that
it's-
support line, but Brown Bison on the ball. Maybe they just want to explode the ball. Vortex on the Widowmaker, Shocker, Magic Wagon on the Venture, Cyber on Wu Yang, also not really a shocker, and Addy BC1, Kiriko. And actually, are we seeing the Vortex swap right away? Yeah, instantly goes to Cass. And I like this team comp from Princesses so much better, as Tonk somehow gets out. Decides to and jumps Vortex.
What?
Tonk doing the
Awesome.
Lord's work. Brown Bison already did the
Insta-swap to
Diva.
the Diva.
And I do think that's a better pick here. I would love to see Greg pull out the Zarya. I don't know if we're going to get that, but I think it would shut down the Sombra very nicely.
Yeah, the Sombra still lurking in the back lines, trying to find that pick. He sees Vortex, maybe hacks down
Hacks
the
Cyber. Cyber half HP. Vortex pops him in the head, though.
Down. So unfortunate.
Yes, it is, as Brown Bison flying at that backline, getting on Sindel on the Mizuki, will trade mech for his life. As
That
the
is
wagon is able to get two.
Venture getting. Ooh.
Lego Sky
That is
able to
crazy.
stop the cap. And it's two supports against a Lego Sky and a Domino's Pizza. Or I guess
So
and a
real.
Vortex.
Oh, this is gonna be a very tough
Oh,
call.
great
here.
stop by Arterat.
Oh!
He'll trade his life for it. Oh, and
But
probably
it
the point.
seems to be, yeah, this seems to be the
Very
Oh,
nice attempt to
lucky.
stop that.
Yeah, Chandra, you
Okay.
have the exact right reaction to what we're looking at. It's gross. It's an
So
evil,
real.
evil team comp.
Deserves to be on the list.
Yeah.
I
But
think
Tonk on the
they're,
May. More things to shut down Brown Bison, in my opinion. As
Oh,
Brown
that is
Bison, huge Panopticon comes out from the Dominator.
Terrible coming
is-
out, but does nothing as Bison has already fallen.
I
Brown Bison
believe it
switching
hit
off to
2 more.
Zarya?
There we go.
That is.
Does Tonk have the mythic?
expected, honestly.
No. Oh yeah, he does. This is the mythic gun? Really? Oh no, that's the Nerf gun. Wishful Giant raining down hell from above as Noon will come out and get exploded by the Tonkle. Are able to hold that front line with the help of Tonk, and they should be able to kill the Zarya here, even with the pocket from Cyber, as Wu Ying heals is not that much.
Goon Central holding it strong here in this choke point.
Yeah, exactly, and this is, in my opinion, exactly the kind of choke they want to sit in.
I have to agree. If they get past, if Pit gets past this, it's going to be very hard for Goon to defend this later on.
Yeah, I think until 3rd point, I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of just get walked on.
Yeah, it could be tough.
Ultra going very low here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ultra goes down.
Will
No
This
Nemesis
could
form
be
for
bad.
him. Excavation comes out. They do trade it.
Wait.
It's a 2v3. Cyber actually...
Popping the blizzard on the board,
Wait!
freezing
Wait,
up
Addy gets
Addy.
frozen. Addy gets frozen, but he can't
But
find
they're
the...
taken out
Oh!
Vortex
Just
saving the
Vortex.
day.
with a headshot.
Holy Vortex, my god.
If Tonk
Just
gets that kill
finds
onto
it.
Addy, can sit in block, stalls for quite a bit of time. But because Vortex is Vortex, they win
That
that.
is so real, honestly. The heaviest win zone. But yeah, let's see if Goon is able to defend this now. Ultra going hard with the push. Wu Yang
Greg
forces ult,
walking the
question
wrong
mark?
way with the Wu Yang ult. That's okay though.
Real?
Noon comes out, kind of gets... Oh, Panopticon! Gets absolutely shut down by the Domina!
Alright.
Arterat's really good at Domino's Pizza. All I'm saying.
So really one push.
I know, hot take.
Hot, it's hot take. Hot. It is hot and spicy. Yes, that is salami. Anyway,
Sindel,
Sindel
doing the
falls.
Sindel type things. Now, Cyber on a flank. I would be surprised if he gets punished. But Pinata Grav, my personal favorite, comes out, Wishful Giant using his ult to stay alive. I believe he has that perk.
but still gets Imagine Wagon
No.
with it.
Yeah, honestly,
Hey,
if
still contesting.
I
though.
think they win this though. I think they flip it around.
They so are.
I'm not gonna lie. I totally thought he popped ult to live. He has the other perk. He has the grenade jump.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that is just a very common perk to pick. I just always get it. But it is nice sometimes, I think, because you can do some sick plays and
Yeah.
combos with it.
Oh, I don't think there's a right pick for Bastion's perks.
Yeah.
Bastion's just kind of weird by that.
Oh, Brown Mouse is really cut off here.
Great
Just probably it's
wall,
not
just
enough.
gonna take out Bison.
Yeah, did not catch that. Was watching the support flank.
No,
but I
but
think-
it was crazy pick.
I think Arterat. Oh, actually, won't die. Protection Jimmy's comes out along with the Wu Yang ult from Cyber. Kind of just a sacrificial ult. Brown Bison
very
now
late
on the
coming out.
horse. Ooh, Vortex Tracer, Cyber Baptiste. What do you guys need to see here in this last fight from Princesses?
I think they need to take down the tank as soon as possible, or May, because she's just keep living, contesting, and just unable to make that progress.
Yeah, either or is a great option. Neither of them, or I guess neither of the supports have ult. Panopticon is online, comes out, finds 4!
Bomba!
And that's a
is
huge
following
blizzard. Brown Bison doesn't have golden, so will actually die to that. 2 on the board already for Goon as the third
wait.
falls. Both supports alive. Cyber not in a position to touch. Neither is ADBC1. And Goon, full hold, point 2.
Well played from Good Central, honestly. That's the kind of plays I expect from their side.
Exactly. And honestly, Chandra, I don't think Bison was feeling passionate with the Orisa swap.
The passion wasn't there.
Just it wasn't there.
Yeah,
Bonds is right.
I feel like Bison got completely shut down. Both the ball and the diva just shut down by the team composition from Goon Central, and then didn't look the most comfortable on the Zarya swap.
Well, and I think the Zarya would have worked if they were running the Lucio still. With Zarya into Domina, you need to run that quicker than you would like to. Just like low res Mandata, shout out to Miracle Max. But in my opinion, I think to run Zarya is a great pick into the Domina, but you need a speed boost. You need a full commit to that rush.
Now, Tong from one devil to another. Big Sombra here.
From one devil back to the other.
Ah, so real. That is so real. But I think Concentro will have a bit tough here to break through this choke point. This is just my prediction, but it could also be cursor, like commentator's
curse?
curse, whatever. Cancer curse, right?
Cancer curse? I don't know about that.
No, never know.
Yeah, we're giving them cancer.
Anyway.
I do agree, though. I think it could be a little difficult. I think the BAP Kiriko is a much better support line than the Brig Mizuki, especially when you're pushing. But these walls have been huge from Tonk. Same with the Mizuki stuns.
Lamp
So
coming out to
real.
save tank, but imagine Wagons then isn't able to get the lamp and goes down on Bravo Bastion in trouble, gets taken down. Bastion in third form does so much damage, and it's gonna be an early cap
Yeah, it
for
is.
Doom
And
Central.
we're
Oh, well,
almost...
I'm so wrong.
Don't worry, Chandra, I got you. But what kind of doesn't got me right now is Pitt's reputation. They were known as the team to beat, and right now they're looking very human. In the past, they kind of seemed like this untouchable tier,
They
but
seem very, very immortal at the
they
moment.
feel very discombobulated.
Oh, that is a biggie.
Yeah, and
Mizuki ult, Pentagon out as well.
yeah, counter
And another
Panopticon
one
comes out.
out back at him.
That should result in at least 2 kills. Yeah, ADBC1 1 HP, ADBC1 no HP. A lone Vortex in the... Okay, does find a pick, which is pretty nasty. But is very alone. Would not be surprised if we see Legos going up there. The more likely option is Tonk, but Legos known Brig flank enthusiast. And we're at the last leg of the map. I mean, they have to put in quite a bit of effort to actually touch this point now.
I think.
Brown Bison walking
are
up.
they even able to touch is the question?
If
I don't
Brown
think
Bison
they are.
dies, imagine Wagon needs to kind of feed to get the point. Does get the touch.
Just in the nick of time.
They see 9.
Oh.
I think they lost that anyways, but they see 9.
Yeah.
And Goon Central giving them the business. Guys, what's going on here?
Honestly,
It's
Very
I
hard
don't know,
to
it's like I'm watching Genji at Worlds.
Wait. That might be the biggest trade look of all time.
Completely unstoppable. They show up at the most important tournament and they just can't make it work.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. To any old Owl fans, I believe in the last season of Owl, Atlanta Reign was going in basically undefeated, lost minimal maps, had the best roster by a country mile, lost in the first round. And then lost in the first round of losers bracket. They lost to the London Spitfire, which was really funny because they were the Ryan one-trick team.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But the Goon Central fans, how are we feeling? On match point already.
So real. Holy shit, the Mizuki.
Yeah, I understood playing the Mizuki into the dive when we had the ball and the diva, but I was expecting a swap off uh, when Bison went over to the Domina, but he stuck with it and he made it work.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I'm quite the skeptic on Mizuki's usefulness, but obviously Sindel is shutting me down. Sindel looking like an absolute unit on the Mizuki.
So yeah, Jared, what do you think that Pit needs to do right now in order to reverse sweep this?
Right now, it sort of feels like they're playing as three groups of not two, but like two and one, where they're not really playing as a team. The support line are playing together, the DPS line has their own thing going, and then Greg has his own thing going.
Sorry, but we're
Beat me
already
to the
having
bands.
Bands, yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Widow Sombra.
Whoa, okay.
So,
No
in my
surprise
opinion,
there.
what Pitt needs to do to get back in the saddle, they need to bunker down. They need to actually, I don't want to say go to comfort picks, but they need to play a comp that feels comfortable for them. And what that likely is Greg on the Reinhardt kind of just holding his shield while the other four do poke. Now,
Mercy.
I don't know if we'll see that.
All right.
Domina ban, I'm guessing.
It is Domina ban.
Sombra, Widow, Domina.
Domina Sombra.
Is that
Widow.
is that a confirmed Mercy ban? Is that correct?
They said it. We're going with Mercy. It makes sense though. If you get Vortex off, I mean they haven't played Mercy at all tonight, but if you get Vortex off the Widow, you can always go Ash. But now without the Mercy pocket, it's slightly less lethal. I mean it's still a lethal thing, but it's like 50% less effective.
Like they're banning Mercy, even though Addy hasn't really played in Mercy that last
No,
match,
she hasn't played it this season really, but if you look back at her history, she has hours of Mercy.
Yeah.
Now, JP still calls her a Mercy
Yeah.
one trick. That is a little incorrect.
That is so true.
But
with you.
when
I don't think she's been a Mercy one trick in the time I've known her.
she hasn't been a Mercy
That's
one trick
been a
really
while.
since she's left console.
Ah, fair. But the Domina ban is real,
I
honestly.
like it. I really do.
Which is actually not a questionable, but however, the Vendetta and the Ram is back on the plate, and they are going to be used here.
It's
I'm
true.
quite sure.
It's
I'm
true.
so sure.
Yeah, and I'm expecting a venture alongside of it, and I do know Havana is one of Briggs' worst maps. We'll see if Legos.
He'll play it.
Yeah,
Gonna play
he's
it,
gonna.
or-
Let's
play
not
anyway.
kid ourselves.
Come on, it's Legos guy.
Is the Brig one
The
trick going to play Brig
OTP
today?
of Brig.
It's that one like picture of the monkey free thinkers.
The real.
Free thinkers when Legos has the option to not play Brig. Legos continuing to play Brig. At EBC1
Sorry.
on the kitty cat, probably just doing it to go meow 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 and spawn.
Sorry. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
Yeah, we can check even right now. No.
Well,
Oh, wait.
No. Wait.
I mean, she is
She's
spamming
at
voice
the
lines,
door.
but I think they're gonna airdrop a nuclear bomb that is Imagine Wagons into the backline. Maybe not. Maybe Greg is going to be the airdrop. Nope, never mind. Addie's going back. She was really just going meow meow meow. Arterat on the Sigma, Wishful Giant on the Bastion, Tonk on the Mei. Surprised they're not holding closer if they're playing this. Legos, Brig, Sindel, Mizuki. Without the Widow, we do see the Vortex Ash. I do like this a lot from him. We didn't see that. And honestly, this is kind of the comp I was talking about. This is what they've found success on when they've had to use it in the tournament. And, I mean, we saw the Ryan ban early, so we didn't get to see it last map.
So big anti on the both Image Rider and Tonk, but
And a-
Legend Wagon
Short chin, Arterat goes
Yeah,
very
I
low,
think a
gets taken
bigger
out.
pin.
Giant. That's yeah. This looks.
A second
This
pin
is
hits
walking
the
on them.
second pin hits the ice wall. As Sindel should be able to get out with the help of the Brig. Brown Bison probably getting a little too big for his britches, as there's now a Ramatra pummeling him in the mouth. They should
might
have
be
a
able
touch.
to touch. Yeah, it looks like they might be able to. Yeah.
Vortex forced off the high ground. A big win for Goon Central's Addy BC1. A little too far up. Will die to Sindel's Mizuki. Wishful Giant, or Imagine Wagon, actually, my apologies, will be the next to fall for Pit, as the remainder of the team, being Cyber and Vortex, are retreating back to their tank, who came back from spawn.
Yeah, they really respect that Ryan in the first push there. They're just backing off there.
I know, and it's great for them, because, I mean, realistically, Pit has to win one fight here to cap the point. This is a very holdable point, but with...
Bob going up on point.
Yeah, Sindel misplaced his Kakai Sanctuary, or whatever the hell it's called. Not stopping Bob from shooting, but does heal the team. Nano Ryan in the backline. Kind of an issue, but is really being mitigated by this really brawly front line of Goon Central, as they're able to continuously pummel him. It's just the supports and Vortex alive.
Yeah, and tied up and walled off.
Lego Sky.
Gonna go down.
Lego Sky doing the most Lego Sky thing I've ever seen. But
Being
Arterat
like-
with a huge pick on the Cyber right now.
That is a big stall.
And now we have a minute 40 left on the clock for Pit. Guys, we might be
This
looking
looks
at
tough.
a 3-0.
That is surprising. Looking at Pit.
It's surprising when it's Goon. I mean, if we said Goon Central got 3-0'd, no
Yeah,
one would have
that's-
batted an eye.
No.
Because they got
That's
3-0'd by
fire.
this team already. But right now, they're looking
Wait,
incredible.
Big Blizzard, but then oh.
Huge Transcendence comes out from Addy, but Ramatra time able to deal with the issue. Actually, bigger slam from Brown Bison, and
That is
my
so
caster
cool. That
curse
is
worked. At the very
You should have
least,
said nothing.
I
And
want this.
Both teams threw everything they had, and Pit coming out on top clearly.
Well,
A massive transcendence from Addy, just keeping them safe.
and
and,
Greg with the shatter to save the team. Arterat was about to do his thing, got stopped, and this is what I wanted.
Bonk is
I did
looking-
not want them to get full healed here. I want to hopefully see Pit take a map. I would be very upset if they came back and won this, because that would just be the fumble of a lifetime from Goon. But I want it to at least be competitive. And it's
Yeah,
competitive, but I want it to be more competitive. I want there to be nail biting. Although Tonk killing Vortex, maybe not a great start to their second point attack.
Okay, now it goes on to the Rhine.
Yeah, obliterates Lego Sky. Lego Sky deletion. But I think that's all they're going to get from that. Which is alright. It's a great pick onto Lego Sky. But, yeah, I was concerned about that.
And Kanesaki Cage go out. But Wishful Giant getting both the Magic Wagon and Brown Bison, stopping in a push.
Yeah, and it's rough when you have a Bastion inside of a permanent DM.
That is so true. So real. One Piece is real.
Chandra, that is a W, chat. You get a gold coin for that. Please hit up
You know what,
Sparksy,
mob
he'll
this
send
guy.
it to your house. No, I don't know about that.
It might take a while to get there in the mail though.
Yeah, Sparksy's got to make it. But what doesn't need to be
You-
made is this Bob. It is online. We could be seeing a Bob any minute now. Like right now. And it's in a
But a
terrific
great
spot.
pin from Bison onto Ardorat is gonna take him out.
Well, and that's the end of Tonk. Tonk kind of just gets obliterated. I think Sindel will likely get out. Yeah. Still crazy though, man.
Yeah, but they do have another touch here.
The Legos guys should
they
be able
choose
to
to
get
take it.
No, it doesn't look like it. It's the
I like this.
Cyber just threatened with sleep and he just backed off.
Yeah, I'm honestly a big fan of not touching there. I think
Yeah, they would be throwing.
Yeah, not wanting
Yeah.
to get into a death ball.
I think at that point you're
So
playing
neat.
too desperate against a team that you haven't shown need to play desperate against.
So true. Not yet, at least.
Not yet. Can't take them lightly. Pitt could at any point reverse sweep this.
Yep. And you gotta respect it. But we do see the shadow
Big
going
slam!
out, getting 3 people.
The leash was put on,
Right.
but it was not enough. Tonk 1 HP will go down to Brown Bison's onslaught, as that's a team kill. Minute 40 on the clock, pushing past the hardest choke. I would probably say the hardest choke to push past in the game outside of Hanamura first point. They can stop it just before it. Vortex will get forced off. Counter Vendetta or Counter Venture comes up, will get the kill as Lego Sky assumes tanking position on point. Kakai Sanctuary comes out along with Rally. We see a Transcendence to try and give them some sustain, but Arter at force use Ramatra time, able to pummel through Brown Bison's barrier, taking him down, buying some space for the team. Magic Wagon's in the backline still, should actually probably might get a kill here.
This is going to be tough. There's 4 ults used by
Huge
Goon
play by
Central.
Tonk. Tonk boops him back in the second he's trying to get out. And we're looking at a Nano, and what
And a
will likely,
Reinhardt.
well, yeah, that. Well, will
Yeah,
probably be
yeah,
a Nano Shatter, and likely Legos building his ult. Would be very
So
surprised
real.
if Legos does not get Rally in this next 30 seconds.
So true. Okay, Nano goes out on the Reinhardt. He's trudging in right
Archer
there
come
on
very
that.
low.
About to have Shatter. Doesn't even need it.
Oh, is he
Legos
able to
in the
get
backline,
back?
pop in the rally, trying to play tank.
Legos
himself,
commit
but,
suicide. Honestly, I would have touched, but that's also an option.
That is an option, honestly. Wait.
Arter on the hazard?
Wait.
I mean, it allows
Is
him
this
to
real?
touch here.
Big
comes
slam
Green.
right here, right? Big slam warning, chills warning. Yeah, one shots
Arter
Lego
Rat
Sky.
Doesn't get hit by it. Is able to survive for a little bit longer, but not enough.
Not enough is correct as Pitt, signs of life.
Honestly, they are on the overtime, so there might still be a chance.
Well, and even if they don't win this, remember, this is, I mean, in my opinion, this is what Pitt's best map type is.
Yeah.
They already beat them on
So
control.
true.
And out, I mean, they're going to have Sombra back after this ban. They're probably going to lose Brig on the next map, if I had to guess.
Yeah,
True.
but with how close that was at
And-
the end, you have to wonder, had Legos not jumped off, would they have been able to hold it?
No, I don't think so. I think what likely would have happened is Legos walks back, dies, and just staggers themselves slightly more. It was probably the right decision. I wouldn't have made that decision, which probably means it is the right decision.
Well, he knows how to play Spring.
He knows support a whole lot better than we do. Now, saying that, what do you guys think Goon Central has to do here to push back against this? And actually, we're going to ignore the Arter at Winston and the Wishful Giant Genji. These are things that I told Arter at might work against this team.
Yeah.
Is Arter already going back to spawn? I hate this guy. I despise Arter.
Nice beast guy.
So
alright.
depressing.
He's so based.
Lego Sky on the Kiriko. Brown Bison not on the Mauga yet. If this was Mons, would be on the Mauga.
Yeah, 100%.
Vortex, honestly, no changes outside of Brown Bison Sigma. And Vortex might be the most uncontested person in the history of the world. I mean,
Honestly, well, that could change still.
it could, but he's just sitting here. Chilling.
Man, he's just spoken, alright?
He's just a chill dude.
so real. But I think that Venture will find him very soon enough.
Whoa! Wishful Giant Soldier 76.
Whoa. Vortex does find Shindel. Yeah, I have to agree on you. This Vortex guy is being very uncontested at the moment.
Yeah, this was rough, man.
This is interesting, but
And I'm just thinking
hoping
out
that
loud
Goon
here, but
Central-
maybe a Winston would be nice.
Well, that's just wishful thinking of you.
No, that's Wishful Giant.
Anyway, but I'm hoping some
Wait,
switches
Shankar,
here
you
from.
right.
Whoa.
Order at not Korean, can't play Winston.
Probably
Honestly,
some percentage.
maybe. In my opinion, I think Diva would be really nice here. Mitigates some of that Bastion damage, able to get on to Vortex. Ardorat doesn't play that. So we will suffer just like him watching this Ramatra. Does have
But
Ramatra
that
time.
Bob is on. Yeah, and Bob is online as well and ready.
Yeah, Nano Sigma comes out. Will at
think-
the very least die.
Yep.
Will at the very least die.
Big Susu from Legos keeping them up, and not gonna be enough.
Yeah.
They are
Uh,
down two, so I don't think they would be pushing here. But
They can try.
They can
I mean,
try. if
they are
find
up
that
a
right
tank,
angle.
and I don't hate this. If they can kill this Bastion or the Zinyan.
Okay.
Okay, they killed neither.
They are
used
finding
Kitsune
Vortex. Yeah. Ona is still in the sideline there.
It buys them
Steeps
space.
there. Gets Annie, but Moira fades away.
Imagine Wagon with the artillery.
Yeah,
Bastional
right.
down tonk does pop a coalescence from Sindel as Ardorat will actually get the pick onto Brown Bison at a BC1.
Wait.
I don't think has.
They might be cooking here.
No, never mind. I
Wait,
need-
push.
I need to shut up. I'm just
Whoa!
respectfully. I'm speaking out of my ass. Someone else do this.
Google, find this guy's house.
Yes, sir.
All right, no one
Yeah,
getting
the man's
cast. All right.
Yeah, no. You're doing so well, Jared.
Okay. Brown Bison got forced back. A little bit of Bastion time. A little bit of Tonk on this Reaper on the side lane. Great off-angling from the Tonkatron as Vortex actually hits that. That's crazy. Vortex needs to be studied. Just like most hit scan players.
Yeah, 100%. But the dude Sigma is above right there on the point. And poking on both on the Lego Sky looks very desperate. But
Yeah.
Ardorat's still on that point, and Discord and
Ardorat's
everything.
just pushing, man.
Look really good here, but he managed to go back just in time, but is anted.
Greg does get the nano. And that will keep him up as I'm guessing we'll see. Yep. Right
So
away.
Giant goes down. Gets picked
Oh.
off.
Yeah, that's 2 picks for Pit on the Goons as Lego Sky will be asked to leave the building.
Brown Bison take a lot of damage from this Moira. Gets very low and
Brown Bison
also gets taken
does
down.
get
Legos hits the
taken out.
headshot.
And as long as Sindel... Okay, never mind. Are
Ardorat
they nearing the Sigma? And now they gotta wait, man. Now they gotta wait.
Imagine waiting.
Yeah. Let's see what this Tonk guy is doing. Tonk currently underneath. Getting ready to get aggressive as ADBC1 finds his DPS partner. And can no longer get aggressive. Cool.
Cool.
IDBC1 hitting him with the volleys as Brown Bison gets a little bit more space with the lack of a Bastion. And let's just do a Cyber appreciation post. As much like usual, Cyber is just the most uncontested man to ever exist.
Man is there.
Yeah, I feel like Pit have really gotten into their groove and able to set up and just deny everything Goon Central want to do.
Yeah, they're really smothering Goon Central right now.
I just realized that Ardra did switch to Sigma right now, and I am loving it. There's home change happening. Change is real. But Vortex does
Unfortunately,
find Wishful Giants.
I think
We're
it might
getting
be
a
too little
45.
too late.
Wait, 44? Coalescent
Cool.
does getting out, Schindler on it. Ardra does get rocked, and throws a rock and misses.
It
His
might be
doesn't look
enough.
good. Managed to escape with a
She's
slither of
looking
health.
to get Cyber with the orb.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
huge
just
actually.
can-
Arterat misses
That
the
is
rock onto Brown Bison. Should and will end up dying. Vortex has Bob. Bob and OT probably best ult. I mean, it's about to come out. Tonk really close to that death blossom.
Yeah.
Will use the artillery barrage as a cover to get in there. Like Swimwear, finds both the Omnics.
on.
Trades his life.
Hold on. Yeah? As you said though, Bob is online and well.
Bob
But
not
he's
used.
sitting
Bob MIA.
down. Bob is MIA. And unless Brown Bison contest here. No. They just call it off.
They're gonna back off as well.
Which
Similar
is
time
probably
banks.
a wise call there.
Now, can they match the pace that Goon or that Pit set? Can they actually cap?
That is the question.
A minute and a half is
at this
not a lot of
moment,
time, especially for this point.
Especially for this point.
Yeah, especially with Discord.
Vortex somehow just out DPSing the Bastion in third form. So real.
I think Tonk. Ooh, Tonk live? Nope, Tonk die. That's really upsetting. They do have a Kitsune Rush in the front line.
Alright, they better have to keep this fight living and going if they case. Oh, Sigma ult gets out, gets both Visual Giant and Shindel. Shindel goes
Yeah,
down with it.
that's
without
not-
Rat.
That's not great for the Goons. Let me tell
That is
you,
not
Mons.
really great.
I'd say that's bad for the Goons. Goon
That is
Central
really bad.
needing to go back to headquarters. Currently coming out of the Goon Copter.
Yeah, but they do have 3 ults ready to go. Wishful also probably being able to get that ult just for this fight. Bob, all Imagine Biden does have it. Alright, find this, but gets transcended.
Yeah, great counter by
Also-
IDBC1. But Tonk gets to sleep out. Triggers the Goon Copter. Only finds IDBC1, but that could be a big enough pick. If they can pick off Brown Bison right here, Vortex is kind of a sitting duck.
Big ult!
Vortex able to get back
Massive
with
roll coming
Cyber.
up from Arthur to take down Bison, not allowing him to survive with the suck.
Yeah, now they have one push right here. They are playing into a nano.
I'm biting
like
my
Flux.
nails. I am
That's
biting
good.
my nails.
That's
at the
great.
moment.
Now, the only ults online.
they-
We have 3 in a second for Princesses in Therapy. The first one comes out onto the Nano Bastion. Will take out Wishful Giant. Arterat will be his next Vic dub. And he's not content. Uses the Artillery Barrage. Won't find anybody with it. But with Gravitic Flux coming out onto point, it will
He
force
goes
Tonk
out.
off the point. Sig9, Princesses in Therapy, Signs of Life, take map 3. The Goonmobile, not enough for Havana.
That was a really good match to watch and witness.
Wait, that was chills.
That was honestly, I got chills.
Is this just a
Yeah.
is this just a
I'm gonna be
transcendence?
IDBC1 might
Is this
be
just
the
a
MVP of
transcendence?
this,
It's just the transcendence.
IDBC1 might be the MVP of this map. Had so many amazing ultimates in these big ult fights where she just stopped everything the goons wanted to do.
Oh, boogly moogly.
I agree.
Truly,
They're
truly.
boogling my mooglies right now. We have an option of push or flashpoint, any map, Mons and Sparksy. Give me your thoughts going into this next map. What do Goon have to do differently, taking us to Runasapi?
Oh, they actually have to contest the uncontested at this moment. As you said during this the last match here, that both the Ana and the Vortex, the Cypher and Vortex was just no, like they were uncontested, which was the reason why they held the first point for so long too. And it's the same with the second point there as well, with the Ana is able to just heal them in the back line. So I think they had to dig a bit deep. And shout out to my creamy boy.
Yeah, I think Pitt did a very good job of shutting down Arthur at Ramatra, and in the mirror Sigma, Pitt was just able to get out more value of it. It's going to be interesting to see if they can do the same with the Domina back on the board available for Arthur to pick up, as well as them being able to go to their map of choice, Runasapi.
Oh, there we go. Also, that we see the first ban going out being Ana and as well Brig from either side, just making those both supports taking out the OTP as well, which is crazy burgers.
Yeah, Mercy can not be banned. One, because they've already banned it, and two, because it's a third support.
That too.
So double
A
block.
lot of negatives. Goon Central.
A lot of negatives.
No idea what
You
they're
know,
doing.
two negatives does unfortunately not make a positive in this case.
Well, actually, it's the third negative, cause banning 2 supports will probably put you on a list, cause support players are freaks.
So real. And
Bastion.
banning
Bastion ban,
Great
I do
ban.
like that. Both teams were able to use the Bastion well, but I think Pitt was able to get more value out of it. So taking it completely off the board, I think, is a good decision.
Honestly,
Now, both Ana and Bastion off the board, two of the characters that gave Ramatra the most trouble. Let's see if they are gonna choose to just run the Ramatra, or if we will see the Dominant now that it's back on the menu.
Yes, sir. I
and
think
on May being the last ban.
that makes sense, though. Tonk, kind of a terrorist. Now, saying that, don't tell him, but Goon gets Sombra back.
They do, and they compare it with no other than Vendetta. So
It's true.
They also
they
have
are
the,
going to dig in your butt to win.
Huh?
They also have
Like,
the,
what are we even saying right now?
I don't know. They have the digger as well, so they can come from underneath. Prime angle to.
I'm
to
gonna need
reach
both
the
of you to
buttocks.
shut up. I can make this a solo cast.
Okay, puppy. Anyway,
Freaks, man, freaks.
well, we are.
Be patient with us. We're European.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh wait, I banned Sombra instead of May. Oops.
Well, we have naked beaches in Sweden, so
Whoopsies.
don't worry about it.
We have naked beaches in the U.S.
Yeah, but we are like.
That's not the
closer to
flex you
Germany.
think it is, man.
Yeah, Jerry can handle the 3 a.m. Swedes. It's so real, honestly.
Month
Yeah.
number
Soon to
one,
be 4 a.m.
true.
Because I'd be in bed already.
Oh, yeah. Same to us.
No, not Sparksy. Sparksy stays up till like the next
No, but
day.
Sparksy is another breed of Swede.
Sparksy's an unethical Swedish.
So real. He eats his Knäckebröd upside down.
Huh?
The wrong side.
No,
He eats
that's.
his bread pudding.
I'll take a lot of slander. That one I won't stand for.
Yeah, that was too far, even for you, Mons.
I love you too, man.
Mwah. Though I will eat you upside down. Okay.
No, whoa,
Beat both of you upside the head.
Anyway, we do see Brown Bison on that ball now. Vortex on that cast. Imagine Wagon on that Venture. Cypher, of course, on that Wu Yang and Addy on the Mercy.
Yeah, let's have
First
we
time
have
of
the
this
rat
round.
on the Ramatra, Wishful Giant, not on the Vendetta, but on the Soldier, Tonk Sombra. Legos back on the Kiriko, because Briggs Band and Sindel on Mizuki.
Yeah, let's see if Brown Bison is able to get value on the ball this time. Once again into the Sombra and the Mizuki. Two characters very good at shutting down the ball.
Yeah, could be a little interesting. I think Soldier's also not a bad pick here. You can follow the ball around a lot easier. Which, I mean, to kill the ball, you probably shouldn't follow it around. But if you can get the hacks on it like that and also root it, I mean, I think he lives this here. But usually
Yeah,
a
Vortex
pretty deadly
just
combo.
pumping out damage, gets 2 early picks.
Yeah, Vortex with the Pocket Mercy, kind of nightmare fuel.
Real, honestly, and we'll see if that holds up.
Yeah,
We do see that there are some exchanging on that.
Arterat is just in the back line.
Yeah. So like takes Tonk. Oh, Tonk just managed to escape with his life.
Wishful Giant 1
he
HP
get-
on the high ground. Mirroring the cast, which is a little interesting to me. Really figured he would play Vendetta.
That is so true. Vortex already ulting out, but doesn't get anyone really. Finds
The
though
trades,
Wishful Giant and
both
Arterat
cats
finds
going down.
Vortex.
Yeah, Lego Sky is able to TP out as Cyber not low enough to
She's now in
die.
trouble in the backline, goes down.
Yeah, this is the issue with what Pit are running now. They have all the momentum, and IDBC1 gets the res on Vortex. Everything they do is kind of getting counteracted, and Arthur actually switches over to the Winston. And, I mean, I wanted it last map. I don't
Am I
think it's going to work
dreaming?
very good this map. Lego Sky on the cat, though. Hold on, wait. We might be cooking. Both supports get picks.
Wait.
Both the DPS gone. Are we cooking
And
right
if
now?
you can't play Brig, might as well play Brig's cats, you know? The closest you're gonna get.
Surely
Weekend
we
number
get.
one for real.
Surely this works, right? Surely we get airdropped Winston in, because that's a thing. Vortex, Arterat proving you wrong. Doing the Lord's work with this Winston at ABC1 won't get the res cancelled. Was getting pocketed wall in Valk. And Vortex back alive, shooting the cat. Vortex condones shooting cats.
They're so real, honestly.
Sindel, likely dead. Will run away, but you can't run away from bullets.
Although Vortex now back with his ult now again, and Brown Bison with the mines. We'll see how well Arthur will handle that in the next.
Well, you wanted it last map, but
Oh!
here is the
Big EMP on both
Winston.
Vortex, Cypher, and the ADBC. We'll see Boyang ults back on the Imagine Wagon. Cass ult goes out as well, finds the Lego Cat, and just continues forward, sweeping off the Goon Central.
Yeah, Sindel, last one to fall once again. And honestly, this is rough, man. This is rough.
It's really rough now. They need to really stop this push here very soon, and they might be able to do this right in this choke point, if I'm gonna be honest.
Well, and you know what I think would work really well right here?
A switch, maybe?
A Malga. Minefield comes
Honestly.
out from the Brown Bison as finds
Oh, really?
2 with the help of Imagine Wagon imagining a kill. But Wishful Giant with Attack Visor will at least get one. Pops Primal for Arterat is taking 2 very problematic people away from the fight. I think Lego
Bison is
Sky
just on
might be
point.
trading
He's
though.
continuing to push.
Tonk is there, defending.
Yeah, they lost the fight, but they got enough picks to where they technically are fine for now. But I feel like they're not going to be fine in a second, especially with Addy popping the Valk kind of early. Now, Vortex dying there is massive. If Addy doesn't die right here, it doesn't mean anything. And she didn't, so it doesn't mean anything. Imagine Wagons with a pick on to Wishful Giant, looking at the Vortex, or at the Kitty Cat. Likely, has to reload. Lego Sky thanking everything right now as Sindel and Tonk both fall, leaving the Rat, the Wishful Giant, switch to Vendetta. And Cyber with just the Wii angle, only online, about to have ball mines from Brown Bison.
Tyler going
Oh.
out.
I think
Wishful. taking him down very fast.
I think this might be the map.
Honestly, you might be
Very
right.
likely.
Yeah, 5-minute map time is
Hit.
not great for Goon Central. 2-2. A lot of momentum out of Goon Central sales, and they're not doing what got them to this position.
Yeah, Pitt finding their momentum, finding their stride, able to come back 2-2 after a horrendous start, getting us to map 5.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Honestly, I just don't know how I feel about that.
I will say Legos getting his brig back will be very important for the Goons on this final bout between these two squads.
Yeah,
And
we
they
gotta.
did win the first time we were in control. So although they don't have the momentum, maybe they can find some of the magic they had early on.
Okay, we're
If they pick
going
a
to the
easier
monastery.
map,
I do like Nepal for them. If they can, they should be able to do what they want. They should be able to control the high grounds and get in there.
oh, it's so real. And now I see very hard to see like what bans they could do against Goon Central now. So it's gonna be interesting to see
You
what
can
bans
ban
will
the Wu
be
Yang.
from now.
Okay, we're gonna start with the
Yeah,
Venture.
Sure.
I don't hate that actually. It
That is
shuts
so
down
weird.
Wagon just a little bit. Now Bastion will be back on the board. They're shutting down Sindel's Juno, which he has not played since map 1.
That is interesting too.
I pray we see a Wu Yang ban here though.
I honestly, that is a really good ban for
I mean,
Goon.
the Goons could just ban out the support here to prevent it. Even if they don't have something particular they want to ban,
Yeah.
if they want to
Oh, yeah.
keep the Wujang up, they can just ban a random support.
I see very hard that Chanel would pick Bujang here. Yeah.
Yeah, Wu Yang ban. Okay. Okay, let's get that last ban from Pitt. Already have the Juno ban at Sindel.
That's true. I don't really see what bans could be here. They already banned the Bastion, the Widow, and the Cass.
They already
it could
banned
be
Sig,
like
right? No. Other, yeah, they didn't ban Sig. Legos' team banned Sig.
They did not ban Sig.
I think it's a little suspicious of a ban. I mean, you do kind of just got to get a ban out because you've basically
Yeah.
banned out all other available characters. I mean, think about how much worse it would be though if bans weren't repeatable, or at least were got rid of by the time one team banned it. I mean, we'd be banning like Roadhog right now.
Oh, that's so true.
Oh, I banned 2 of the characters. That's good. I'm doing really good.
You're
So
doing
proud
so
of
well
you.
there, Ed.
Yes.
Good job.
Okay, Venture Wu Yang. Honestly, if I never... Honestly, like, all of the new characters they've added are just so annoying. Like, Venture Vendetta, Wu Yang... God, just so annoying.
Yeah, like honestly, like Sombra is still being annoying. Genji also could be annoying in the
Yeah,
like,
we
bit
could just
lower.
revert Overwatch to right before Mauga was released.
Ramatra is still in the game. My opinion on Ramatra is very vocal. I don't think he's a very skillful character. I think you can play him sort of skillfully. I think his mechanics are quite capped.
Yeah, I wish I had a bit more stuff to it.
I mean, literally his cycle is just, I shoot at you. Now I'm big for 8 seconds. Now I wait 8 seconds. Now I shoot at you. Now I'm big for 8 seconds. Like,
I mean,
It would be so cool if you could toggle
that's
between
roughly
those
the amount of
forms.
time I'm big.
Whoa.
Hey, this is a family-friendly
Crazy.
cast. Just because Creamy Boy doesn't understand that. I'm calling him out. Brown Bison
Crazy.
on the ball. Vortex on the cast. IDBC1 on the Brig right now. Would not be surprised if we see that swap to Mercy. Magic Wagon on the Vendetta. Cyber currently on the Kiriko. IDBC1 currently on the Brig. They're probably expecting, like, Vendetta. No, I guess it's... Okay. Arterat now on the Dominoes. Wishful Giant with the Bastion. Tonk back with the May. Lego Sky back on the Brig in Sindel. They're doing their pageant blow up the ball with Brain Comp. Ball very walled off, very alone. If
Very
Sindel gets
alone,
the...
very sad.
Yeah, there they go. Ball currently exploded. Vortex does have that
Mission
pocket.
successful for the Goons.
Absolutely.
The heist was complete.
Ooh, Magic Wagon's 1 HP. They shouldn't get the pick on it. Not yet. Actually, with Magic Wagon going back in, absolutely will get the pick on it. As Brown Bison kind of getting bullied by this Domina early.
Bison, I think he goes down here.
Yeah,
Very
absolutely.
low.
Continued from their last fight, Goon Central, keeping the momentum up, putting them in kind of Goon Central's realm as we now see a Reinhardt swap, which is a pretty dang good pick into Domina.
Yeah, I really like this swap from the side of Pit.
Yeah, Wishful Giant. Kind of just able to do some pretty good poke. Should be able to destroy that shield. Now, are we going to see a Vortex flank? We absolutely are.
He's thinking on it. He's thinking on it, but
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. They know he's over there. How'd he
Yeah,
get in the res?
true.
But I think I hear... Nope, never mind. I heard wrong. It's Sindel over there that I'm hearing.
yeah, that's why I
Consider us
expected
comes out.
Cyber
But
coming out.
Panopticon is big enough as it cancels the rush. Not cancels it, but shuts it down. Vortex on a flank though. Tonk, I think, is aware. I think Tonk's a knower. Lego Sky definitely is. Smacks him upside the head. Says, "Get your booty out of here."
But
They have a
he's
pocket
keeping
Bastion
that
on the flank.
watch on it.
Pocket Kiri Bastion,
Yeah.
kind of a weird flank combo.
Doesn't
Very dead though. As
Well,
No, no,
he
it's
would
fine.
win. Sanctuary is gonna stop the momentum, and he's gonna have to back away.
yeah, Vortex on a flank, but also on an island. Yusa not being contested was very contested there.
Yeah, Reinhardt does have Shatter now. He's just waiting for the wall. The main Blizzards goes out
I don't think
as
they
well,
touch now.
so the
I think
Sparky
that
strike
seals
as
it.
well.
That is map number one,
does seal it.
side of Goon Central. Shatter comes out, finds two. Too little, too late.
The Goons finding their footing, they're able to completely shut down Pit here on the first point of the 5th map.
Now,
Holy.
Pitt, not known for their theatrics, but so far, they've put up a show. We could be going to map 3 if they win this. Or this could be the end of Pitt's reign, their first loss of the season. Sending them to the losers bracket where they will play the loser of Get Rotated AFN. And let's be honest, it will be Get Rotated. They're going to rotate down the bracket.
Truer facts have never been stated.
What is slander am I hearing? What is
3-minute push
this?
map, all I'm going to say.
Let's see about that.
Oh, there was a
if they
disconnect.
last that
Cool.
long,
Huh? What is happening? A vortex?
oh,
All
I
right.
like how Addy was like, who DC?
who the
No, I said that, not Addy.
Well, she did also throw out the question mark. We love the Wi-Fi. So real. Keeping the tension up, alright.
Wow. What a great way to kill momentum.
Oh, real?
I'd like to say it's still winnable for Pitt, but they're down a player now at first cap, which is kind of unlucky.
Jindal about to let the demons take over and go on the greatest Mizuki flank.
I think Legos would beat him to death with his flail if he did that.
Now that's sub-main captain. Oh yeah, let's Chandra in. Let's Chandra in. Never mind then. Vortex is back, but he's spectating.
All right, Mons, you're going in. You're the new Vortex. Oh, I just swapped sides.
Ah,
Oh, let's
ah,
hope that doesn't do anything.
I don't think so. I don't think it will.
Whew. That could have been really bad.
It could be bad, but you know,
It didn't seem to do anything, so we're okay.
It would have been really funny if all of a sudden Pitt was up 1-0.
It'd be crazy. Oh,
I swapped them
it
back
would've
though
been
right away
crazy.
before unpause, so surely it didn't do anything.
Yeah, it would be crazy if
It
they
should-
just spawn,
should
go
be
back to spawn
fine.
now.
We gotta pray. We gotta pray. Start hoping.
Strawberry, alright. No.
JP moment question mark?
Oh. Huh?
Wait.
Well, that's really unlucky.
That is you only sent us to spawn? That is crazy. Jared accidentally switching teams and sending both teams back at their spawn.
Yeah, Jared really wants this match point to go to third map.
So
Or
yeah,
third point.
that is very unfortunate.
You know, if momentum wasn't killed already.
This is a
what happens if you do the same thing? You just like swap them again? Do they just get sent back to spawn again?
Yeah.
yeah, but they already capped the point. Is the issue, and time will still be going on either way. That's the issue. So
I look
you wanna go bed? 5:30. It's basically 5:30 here.
Yeah, that's 1.5 hour.
Yeah. We're already on spawn. Walk back. It's crazy.
Well, we have some technical difficulties. Bear with we as we figure out the best way to solve this situation.
Yeah. How are you doing, Sliman?
I'm doing
Sparksies?
I'm doing quite well.
S- how's your night or morning going?
Morning is going quite well. I'm just chilling here waiting for casting now. Then gonna be chilling for a little bit until stores open at 6:30 in the morning.
It's awesome, yeah.
How about yourself? you going to bed after the cast, or are you staying up as
Most
well?
likely. Most likely gonna wake up quite soon. Well, 8 our time. It's 4 a.m. in the morning right now.
Holy man is not getting a lot of sleep.
No, I think I need to fix that since my sleep schedule is a bit wonky at the moment, and it will be wonky a couple
man
of
is
more
gonna
days of it.
man is gonna fix his sleep schedule right in time for us to have our match.
So real, honestly. But it's the thought that counts. That's it. That's the thing.
True, true.
True, true. So real, so fair. So yeah, but still very even at the moment. We'll see how this turns out for Concentrol. But either way,
Yeah, we're gonna see how if we can find a good way to resolve this. The problem for those of you who weren't paying attention is when the right after the pause happened, um, there was a accidental double side swap, and that sent both teams back to spawn. But it seems that Pit was let out earlier, so they just were able to run and cap point before um, Goon Central was able to get out uh, all the way on the map, and so they right now have a big advantage, which is a very big deal, especially on this point specifically, where it's so hard to fight up onto the point. Um,
so you guess anyone? Sweden only, no movement,
have you
right?
seen the Overwatch GeoGuessr?
There's a all right. Well, it's like
Yeah, you
no.
see a random spot on one of the maps, and you have to try to figure out
I think I
where
have.
and
Yeah,
what map it is.
yeah. It's crazy. Sometimes you have to think on which way you can deal with it, but we'll see. Uh, so we will see. I like. It would be cool that if Gunginga would do some stuff like a side quest of that. That would be fun.
Okay, do you guys think it's fair to just give Goon Central the one map point for the map they won, and just go on,
Uh,
reset the
I
map?
feel like it's well. I feel like just reset the map and give Goon Central the first point is very valid because it is.
Yeah, if let's
Uh,
say, I mean,
So we
the
decide on the one point. They get the one map.
yeah. Like Goon Central will first get the first point there.
I mean,
I feel
if
like that is.
they if you reset the map, when if the point they won doesn't come up and they win one of the two first, they just get the. I feel like you can full reset. I feel like that's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah.
And if we whenever we see the map that they won, they can just get the win on that point. Yeah, I think it's fine to stay, and whenever they get to Sanctum, they just have 1.
Yep, sounds fair. Honestly, in my opinion.
Apologize for the difficulties, but we should be ready to go now.
Sorry.
So real, so real.
Jared,
Yep.
stream
Yep.
needs
I
to
know.
see the game. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
I wasn't gonna show all the
Yeah.
bickering back and forth. Basically
No.
same team comps. Actually, not basically. Same team comps. Wishful Giant on the Bastion coming out of spawn. Goon Central is technically up 1 point. It does not show that, but they are up that. Brown Bison on the Zarya. The unfortunate part is
Walled
perks
off,
were
Gonna
reset.
take a lot of damage early on and gets taken out. Great wall from Tonk.
Yeah, I think I've seen this fight
Giving
before.
them
Once again, though, that is totally on me. That is my fault. That should not have happened. 1,000,000,000% my fault, and I am so sorry to Pit and Goon Central.
Well, shit happens. Honestly, it
Oh,
wouldn't be a Goon King league if some mess ups happens.
Well, now, no matter what
Yeah,
happens,
not
though.
Not at all done to extend the time to make another ad break run so we can get more money.
Yeah, but now no matter what happens, I'm gonna get blamed whether which side wins or loses. And it's like I didn't mean to do anything.
Yeah.
I
This
clicked
was
swap
doing
all instead of
very
swap
low.
player. They're right next to each other.
It's so weird.
Holy. Vortex on the Genji able to come in and pick up the kill.
Yeah, this
See
pocket
if they're
fire
able to
could be
utilize that
quite
to
the
push in
issue.
Here.
Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if it gets 3. Vortex at the very least will secure one of those kills.
Legos going in to stall for a little bit longer, get a few more percentage before falling to Vortex.
Yeah. Now, Arterat with the domino, walking back in. Could struggle against this pocket Pharah. As
I think great swap to the Pharah, and Vortex able to follow up on the big AoE damage it puts out here on the Genji, able to clean up a lot of kills.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a barrage just instantly right here. Yeah.
Yeah. Just as you said it, you spawns off Arterat and just gets
Rally comes out. Both supportals
Whoa.
come out.
Wait.
They res Brown
Hold on.
Bison.
Down
What are
to
we
get
doing?
the rest.
What is going on?
I mean, I guess they kill
Where
Vortex.
are we going with this?
Cyber
Wait.
honestly might go down. Ramatra time comes out from the Brown Bison. And I'm so confused why we did that.
That is so real.
The Brown Bison went down, but not able to prevent the rest means he can come back up and deny the fight turn.
So real, so real. But we do see some ults here. Gushian having now artillery going out. Another blade goes out as well. But there's a final one. Swings
Great
Great
out.
one, Legos.
Legos. Gonna
Good
stop
guy.
the it in his track. Not able to do so. He gets 2. Tonk dropping the blizzard on point, but it's
Oh.
just him standing there. Even if they're all freeze, doesn't
Solo
matter,
Domina.
'cause,
Going at Cyber. Cyber is blissfully unaware of the presence of this Domina. As Panopticon comes out, but he touched too early. Actually, the rest of the team's there at this point, but Vortex just cleaning up. And I think that will be map point for the side of Pit. As we gotta pray we don't go to Sanctum now.
there would be a
Very
win.
Will be
unlucky.
interesting.
50-50 shot here.
We are holding our thumbs.
Oh, thank
And we
God.
are not. Ooh, alright.
So, despite what the graphics is showing, this is the winner takes all point. Let's see what these two teams can do to try to secure the first spot in the upper bracket finals.
Yeah, and honestly, I wouldn't hate to see this sim, but I love the Vendetta. Now, once again, we have that pocket far. Arterat explodes Vortex with his mind. As an anti-nade comes
Brown
out.
Bison goes down.
Yeah, and this far, it could continue to be an issue. Tonk's actually doing a really good job of counteracting it. As
Oh, really?
Goon Central take early map control. Now, keen viewers will remember, Goon Central took early map control. The last map, too.
Yeah, but that time it was the swap to the far Genji who gave back pit control, and this time they're already on those characters.
I know. And the Ramatra is a great pick here. I believe he was on Domina before. I don't even believe that. I know that.
Big
Great anti.
anti.
Yeah.
Almost finds Brown Bison.
That was
Doesn't
gross.
quite get it.
But it's gonna stall a little bit of time for Wishful Giant to try to make it back in time.
They do have the number advantage. Let's see how this goes.
Cyber with a big sleep onto the rat. Won't result in an anti. But Lego Sky barely lives that. Brown Bison just loses track of what he's doing. And Wishful Giant finds two.
Cyber.
Brown Bison
Oh!
will pick off the
So
Tonk.
lands
But ADBC1
down.
being pummeled by the rat. 50% on the point. We are halfway to Pitt's first loss. Goon going through to the winner's bracket. We are oh so close. And a cast swap. No more Genji. Wishful Giant should be able to escape that. As both Ramatra times come out. Brown Bison walled completely off. Barrage comes out. Most of it gets negated from the Kakai Sanctuary. And Pit is fully healthy. It's just Tonk alive. Tonk able to get out. But we are in one team fight territory. Goon Central needs to win one fight to take the map.
We do
Yeah,
see.
they're,
We do see
if
Tonk
they
with
just
this
get a
one.
little bit of time to get the Wishful Giant and Legos ult, they will be 3-1 in ults in this fight. It's gonna be a big uphill
Not even
battle
3-1.
for
It'll
Pit.
be 3-0.
Honestly,
this guy
just
with the
one
rally.
Blizzard good. One Blizzard needs to be good here, and they could take it. What if finding Shindle though? Blizzard goes out
There
into
comes
the
out
point.
They
some
should
point.
get the-
Brown Bison
yeah, they'll get the
against
Ramatra.
Frozen!
Ramatra going down is imperative to their success. As Arterat gets the wagon. Cyber gets pummeled off the point. ADBC1, the lone survivor. They have a touch more than likely. Brown Bison should be switching to ball. Is going to stick the Ramatra. It is on Wishful or Imagine Wagon here to touch. Okay, ball swap a little late, but will make it. They're going to have Wishful Giant's ult, and that's going to be the only thing they have. I am genuinely nervous for this fight. As we start with Vendetta ult, who does great damage onto the tank as Imagine Wagon is able to find a quick pick. But Sindel takes down Vortex along with Brown Bison falling. Arterat and Wishful Giant will not will their loss even through my mistakes. It's just the supports alive. They cannot touch. Cyber has to go around to the other side of the point. And ADBC1, the lone toucher and survivor for Pit. As
The undefeated has fallen! The Goon Central takes down the princesses and takes the game. Oh my goodness.
that was insane.
Holy airball! Is this real?
I think so.
Holy. And that's back-to-back games to go to map 5. Point 3. Crazy games here in the Gunginga League in the playoffs.
Legos.
Oh, hello.
Oh my man!
I beat Princess. I can't believe it.
Get it all out, man.
Congratulations,
Hello.
congratulations.
Nah.
We were so locked in.
Sindel trying to get his way in here, not allowing that happen. Have been there, have done that. That is not happening.
Needs to be rotated.
True.
And he's
Matt is just banned.
I don't know how he's getting in here.
I think it's
The
Donk.
casters. Oh.
So, what is the questions?
Oh man, how does it feel to beat the undefeated team?
It's incredible. We were so locked in. Holy shit. We were all playing so incredibly well. I don't have any complaints to anyone.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Were
good.
you going into the map number 5 after losing 2 in a row? Going to the final map. What was the feeling going into it?
The feeling was that we still could win because they got a good map with good bands, and that's the reason why they won. Like, we lost the map, but we didn't feel like we got outskilled. That we could still win. And I think the mental battle, just keeping the mental up, was part of the reason to win.
Yeah, you guys handed Pitt their first loss going into their match. Going into the match? What was the game plan against them?
The game plan is like looking at the last match. Brown Bison, he's really good tank, but he's not like the type to carry. He's not the type to kill 5. Brown Bison is really good bait. If you pay attention to him, you're gonna lose the match. Because he just goes in, he pulls so much attention, and then the DPS just kill you. So their strategy was mostly to always be aware of the DPS, even if when we're targeting the tank, be aware of the DPS, because this DPS line is scary, and Brown Bison just pulls so much attention. If you're not aware of that, you're just gonna shoot Brown Bison and die to the DPS.
Yeah. How confident were you guys coming into this match?
Like, when you know you can win if you try, but it's it's not gonna be easy. That's the feeling. Prit is not a team you can easily beat, but it's a team that it's beatable. This is the proof. It's not easy at all. Hardest team in the league by far.
Yeah, I'm 1,000,000%. How did you guys mentally reset after dropping your third and fourth maps?
I think it was a lot of saying we can win this, and then we just cope ourselves into believing we can win this, and then we win this. Thoughts?
Yeah, no.
Ah,
Sorry, I'm trying to put up fires right now. Was there a specific fight or moment you guys felt the momentum shift?
I think the last map, because we got our picks back. But the first map, we also felt the momentum shift because compared to the other games, I think we haven't been locked in since the first game. Because the first game we played, we were very locked in. But now I think it was this is the peak of how locked in we are. Everything was planned. This was so good. Like the Nepal map, we were so concentrated, every single thing. Like we were fighting so hard to not give them the first point because our whole strategy, we were doing the same TPs on the start to get your point faster. We were planning on get your point and don't let them ever take us out of position. That's why we didn't want to give them that thing because we were not going to recontest that. You can see the second we lost the fight, we lost the point because we can't recontest again that pit. Pit is not a team you can walk into. But after we planned around it, we can still win. You can win this.
Yeah, well, your next game will either be against AFN or get rotated. Both teams that 3-0'd you and also 0-3'd you.
Yeah.
That's all you
I
have
will
for
also
that?
be looking at.
Okay, that's
I
good
will
to
be
know.
looking at a rotated match for what we could do, but I think we were not playing well on that day. I'm not saying we were gonna beat them, like that's kind of big ego to say, but we're gonna play better than we did last time. So I don't think we're gonna get 3-0'd. High chances of winning. Be ready. Rotated. You didn't face the real
Eh?
us.
Oh, we're so ready. We're so ready. We actually would respect you for defeating Pit. But You're just gonna rotate your way.
I don't know. I think I don't know if it's the rotation team you'll be facing. I think Jaren and I will have something to say against that.
Yeah.
Oh, if it's Jared, I think would rather face Jared. Not that Jared is a bad player, but I think we just hard counter what Jared likes to do. So I would rather face Jared.
You see, you say that, but we're a totally different team since you've played us, and so I actually would much prefer to play you guys because I think, and I know we can win that.
Oh, I also think we can beat you. So let's face then.
Sure.
Spicy.
Spicy talk.
We have a very avid Legos glazer who've been spamming my DMs. Who wanna say that
He also has been
the
spamming mine every time we win a match.
very impressive performance on the brig. Uh, on Havana attack, we saw the Kiriko come out even before the brig was banned. Obviously
It's
a very
because
difficult map to play the brig on.
it's
Um,
combination of that and yeah, and we didn't have the Sombra. Like no, I think the Sombra was the next map, right? No, it wasn't that map. Sombra ban, right? Yeah,
yeah,
it was
yeah, I
it
believe
was just
so.
not good for Brig. Like I am the Brig player and I can say Brig did not was not a play here. Because like Brig Mizuki is a strong backline, but it's a strong backline if you can both get both the Brig and the Mizuki in the fight. Because then you can have a really strong brawl call that is really hard to break. But it just doesn't work if you can't get in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
think I think that's everything I had. Any
Thank
final
you.
questions from you two?
Nope.
I think I asked all my
Everything has been said
questions.
needed to be said.
Legos, huge. You didn't DC during an interview.
Sorry. Sorry, I guess.
No, no, this is huge. This isn't a disappointment. I'm happy.
I had 2 wins today for Goon Central.
2 wins today for Goon Central. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. Actually, I'll show the new graphic for the playoffs because I know you guys like updated graphics. I know you guys love updated graphics. Hold on. Is it this one? Nope, that's the wrong one. I gotta find it. Nope, it's not that one. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I found it. Oh yeah, I found it. Goon Central in the winner bracket. Winner of AFN Goon or Get Rotated plays the winner of Goon. And yeah, loser plays Pit. That is all I have for today. Thank you so much to everybody. Once again, I am so sorry for messing up map 5. That is on me. Should not have happened.
I think like I am biased because I was the one saying to do this, but I think this was the most fair thing you could do to compensate.
There's no way I
Yeah,
could make both teams happy. And that's
yeah,
just the unfortunate part of it.
I will say, looking at this graphic, it's crazy to think that there's a chance that the first and second seed will face in the first match of the lower bracket.
yeah.
That is pretty hype. But yeah,
Thank you for having me.
yeah, thank you for playing and thank you to everyone who watched. Once again, really thankful everyone supporting the stream. And yeah, goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.